All right, today in our math, we're gonna review some shapes, which we really know probably very well. And we'll read a little shape book about fall, a fall harvest of shapes. It's called Pick a Circle, Gather Squares. A fall harvest of shapes. Ooh, that's pretty. Apple crisp October day. Daddy says we're on our way. Here we are, the pumpkin farm. Next we'll travel arm in arm. Arm in arm is when you're walking with your arms connected. On our hayride to the patch, while we bump along, we'll match different shapes to what we see. Will you harvest them with me? So we're gonna find the shapes. Pick a circle. Here's the sun. Apples, pumpkins, and round fun. There's a circle, sun, balloons are round, donuts, the bottom of the cup, pumpkins, the design on the scarecrow, apples, a wheel, Daddy's watch, lots of round things like a circle. Pluck a square. This bale of hay, a cube of straw is my seat today. So there's lots of squares, the pattern on the pants, the signs, the bales of hay, like she said, some patterns on the shirt. Gather ovals, squash and corn, speckled eggs nest in the barn. So ovals, we've got sometimes pumpkins are oval shape, the mirror or the picture, some awards. Right here's an oval. It says the name of a chicken, Sadie. The corn is sort of oval shaped. The eggs, an oval. An oval is like a stretched out circle. Rectangles, a box of gourds, big barn doors, and wagon boards. So we've got boxes are rectangles. The giant wagon is. The doors of the barn. The window. The shutters. The pieces of wood that make up the barn. Diamonds darting in the sky. Match the scarecrow's watchful eye. We can call them a diamond. We can call them a parallelogram. We can call them a rhombus, right? Ooh, designs on the shirt. Hexagons in honeycombs and chicken wire where the foxes roam. Ooh, so do you see all these? These are hexagons all put together to make something called chicken wire. It keeps the chickens in and keeps the foxes out. Oh, and there's some hexagons, little hexagons on the honey, in the honeycomb. See the fields? We're almost there. Pumpkins, pumpkins everywhere. Triangles make Daddy sigh for a tasty wedge of pie. Ooh, do you think it's apple pie or pumpkin pie? He's got triangle napkins. He's got a triangle sign and designs on his shirt. The light is a triangle, triangle flags, triangle flag that says pie. The kitty cat has a triangle head and triangle ears, triangle watermelon, triangle eyes on the pumpkin. So many triangles. Collect the shapes and pumpkins too. Dad, I'll make a heart for you. So do you see what she did there? She used her two hands and she got her pointer fingers out. She curved them and then stuck her thumbs at the bottom, and that makes a heart. See if you can try it. So put your hands in a fist, stick your pointer fingers out, turn them in, and then put your thumbs, and you have a heart. Riding back, we're seeing stars. Stands with cider, mums and jars. So we've got a stand here. These flowers are called mums. Isn't that cute? Mums. Our harvest hayride helped us match so many shapes. Thank you, Pumpkin Patch. The end. And then we're gonna work on our shapes first in our book. So many colors and crayon colors I use. Okay, there we go. Lesson 43. You guys, we're almost done with our book, and then we'll get our second book. There's 2 math books for TK. So we're almost done with our first book. We'll get our second book. All right. So at the top, the first direction says, where there's the star, color these triangles and rectangles green. So the whole entire first row, we're gonna do green. I'm noticing that there's a big triangle and a small triangle. I'm noticing that there's a big rectangle and a small rectangle. Remember, rectangles are different than squares. Rectangles have 2 short sides and then 2 long sides. Squares have all the same length side. All right, moving on to the little heart. This one says, color these triangles and rectangles yellow. We've got a big one, a little one, big one, and a little one. All right, happy face. Color these triangles and rectangles red. Color these triangles and rectangles red. And lastly, we've got a little triangle. It says color these triangles and rectangles blue. And then we'll do a listening part. So if you still need to color anything on your page, why don't you press pause right now? And then you can press play when you are ready. So press pause if you need to finish your coloring. All right, ready to listen? Put your finger on the small yellow rectangle. Put your finger on the small yellow rectangle. So I'm noticing that it said small. Here are all the small ones, right? And then it said yellow. So your finger should be right here. Okay, ready? Put your finger on the large blue triangle. Oh, I think I said rectangle last time. Sorry, your finger should be over here. Yellow rectangle. All right, now put your finger on the large blue triangle. So we've got our big triangles over here and we've got our big blue one down here. Okay, put your finger on the small green triangle. Put your finger on the small green triangle. So we've got our small triangles and here's our green one at the top. One more, ready? Put your finger on the large red rectangle. Put your finger on the large red rectangle. So here's my large shapes. Here's my red rectangle. There it is. All right, good listening. Turn your page when you're ready. And we've got our 7. Our rhyme for 7 goes, slide to the right and then slant down, right? So we're gonna do some tracing and some writing by ourselves. Now when we slide to the right, the top of our 7 is going right along the top line. And then we go all the way to the bottom line and we stop. Notice how my 7 doesn't hang down here. It doesn't hang down here. So it's like, you know how we've been learning our handwriting strokes? A 7 is, look at this, a zip and a clack, right? A zip and a clack. Zips go straight across, clacks go diagonal. So slide to the right and then slant down, slide to the right and then slant down, slide to the right and then slant down. That's how I write the number 7. Or you can say it using our new handwriting strokes. Zip, clack, zip, clack, zip, clack, zip, clack, right? So notice, again, I'm going to say it again. The line for your 7 doesn't go down here. It stops right at that line, that black line. Zip, clack, zip, clack, zip, clack, zip, clack. All right, and then the directions say color 7 pennies, and we know our pennies are brownish color, which is called copper. So let's first count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 pennies here. They're trying to trick us. We are only supposed to color 7 of them. So you need to count as you color. Got it? I'm going to count as I color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I stop. So there's 1 that I did not color.